Have you ever wondered how to answer the question, why should we hire you? It's a question that can make or break your interview, and yet many job seekers stumble over it. So let's dive right in and dissect this question, shall we? This query is a common one, but it's more than just a routine part of the interview process. It's a golden opportunity for hiring managers to gauge your fit within their organization. They're looking to understand three key things. 1. Can you blend seamlessly into their company culture? 2. Will you thrive in the role they're filling? And 3. How will you contribute to their business goals, both short-term and long-term? When a hiring manager asks, "Why should we hire you?" they're essentially asking you to sell yourself as the solution to their problems. Every job opening represents a problem or a need within the company. This could be anything from building a brand, streamlining processes, or even boosting sales. Your task is to convince the hiring manager that you're the best person to solve this problem. To hit the right notes, your answer should convey two things. Firstly, you need to communicate that you have a unique blend of experience and skills that make you an exceptional candidate. And secondly, you should convince them that you'll fit in well and be a valuable addition to the team. But how do you craft such a response? It starts with understanding the employer's needs and aligning your answer accordingly. You need to study the job posting and research the company. Then, you need to tie your background to the job role, quantify your accomplishments, and explain what makes you unique. Remember, the key to answering this question successfully lies in understanding what the employer is looking for and aligning your response to those needs. In the following scenes, we'll delve deeper into each of these steps to help you craft an answer that'll leave a lasting impression. Before you can answer the question effectively, you must first understand the job role and the company. So, how do we go about doing that? Firstly, it's imperative to study the job posting thoroughly. This is your treasure map to understanding the specific skills, qualities, and experiences that employers are hunting for in an ideal candidate. Pay keen attention to sections like requirements, experience, and education. These are the keys to unlocking the essence of the role. And as you review these, try to spot the commonalities between what the employer is seeking and what you bring to the table. Your skills, experiences, and qualities are your assets, and the better you can align these with the job requirements, the more compelling your pitch becomes. But it's not just about the job role, it's also about the company. This is where researching the company comes into play. Spend time understanding the company's mission, goals, and recent announcements. This knowledge will not only show the employer that you're genuinely interested in their company, but also allow you to weave your narrative in a way that resonates with their values and objectives. For instance, if the company's mission is to deliver excellent customer service, you can tailor your answer to highlight how your skills and experiences can enhance customer satisfaction. Remember, you're not just applying for a job, you're applying to become part of a company, a team, a culture. The more you can demonstrate an understanding of the company and its needs, the more you'll stand out as a candidate who's not only qualified but also invested in their vision. So dive deep into the job posting, immerse yourself in the company's world, and find those points of connection. This is your foundation for crafting an answer that not only says, "I'm suitable for this job," but also, "I'm the right fit for your team." Knowing the company and the role inside out will allow you to tailor your answer in a way that highlights your suitability for the job. Now that you've done your research, it's time to connect your background to the job role. Every job has its own unique set of requirements, and your task is to show how your skills, experience, and personal attributes align with these needs. Start by identifying the major skills and qualifications listed in the job posting. These are the employer's must-haves, the non-negotiables. Now think of your own experiences and skills. How do they correlate? Do you have a specific achievement that demonstrates your proficiency in a required skill? Perhaps you've led a project that required exceptional teamwork or demonstrated innovative thinking in a previous role, both highly sought-after skills in many jobs. But don't stop at the skills and qualifications. Consider the softer aspects of the job role. What personality traits would be beneficial? Maybe the role requires a self-starter, someone who can work with minimal supervision. If you're that person, make sure to point that out, using examples from your past to back up your claim. Next, consider the broader requirements of the job. Is there a particular focus on customer service? Perhaps the role is in a fast-paced environment that requires adaptability and resilience. Again, link these back to your own experiences. Have you thrived in a high-pressure situation? Have you received feedback from customers praising your service? These are all valuable connections to make. It's also important to address each requirement listed in the job posting. This shows the employer that you've taken the time to understand the role thoroughly, and that you're not just applying with a generic resume and cover letter. Tailoring your application to the specific role is a powerful way to stand out from the crowd. Remember, it's not just about saying you have the required skills and experience, it's about proving it. Use concrete examples from your past to demonstrate that you can not only meet the employer's needs, but exceed them. By linking your background to the job role, you demonstrate to the employer that you understand their needs and can meet them. It's a powerful way to show that you're the right person for the job. Numbers speak louder than words when it comes to showcasing your achievements. When you're in an interview, it's not enough to simply state that you've accomplished something. You need to be able to quantify those accomplishments, to give them weight and substance. You see, numbers provide a clear and succinct way to communicate your value. They enable you to demonstrate the scale of your achievements, your impact, and your potential. Let's consider an example. If you're applying for a sales role, instead of saying, "I increased sales at my previous job," you could say, "I boosted sales by 30% over a 6-month period, leading to an additional $50,000 in revenue." This not only shows that you were successful, but it also provides a quantifiable measure of that success. Or perhaps you're in project management. Instead of saying, "I managed a team and we delivered the project on time," you could say, "I led a team of 10 people and we completed the project 2 weeks ahead of schedule, saving the company $20,000. By quantifying your accomplishments, you're providing a clear picture of the tangible results you delivered. The same goes for any role. If you're an HR professional, you could quantify how much you reduced turnover rates. If you're in marketing, you could quantify how much you increased website traffic or social media engagement. Remember, numbers are your friends. They provide concrete evidence of your abilities and achievements. They illustrate your story in a way that is both compelling and convincing. They show not just what you've done, but how well you've done it. But here's the key. You don't have to have astronomical figures to make an impact. Even small numbers can be impressive if they represent significant improvements or accomplishments. So when preparing for your interview, take the time to reflect on your past roles. Think about the results you've achieved and find ways to express those results in numerical terms. Quantifying your accomplishments not only highlights your past successes, but also provides a glimpse of what you can bring to the table. Finally, you want to stand out from the crowd with your answer. Let's delve into how you can make your response truly unique and set yourself apart from the other candidates. To begin with, it's crucial to focus on your personal strengths that directly align with the job role. These are your unique selling points, the qualities that make you, you. Perhaps you have a knack for problem solving, or maybe your communication skills are second to none. Highlight these strengths and explain how they would be beneficial in the role you're applying for. Next, draw attention to your experiences. Now, this doesn't just mean your work history. Think about the life experiences that have shaped you and the skills you've gained along the way. Maybe you've traveled extensively and have a global perspective, or perhaps you've volunteered for a cause close to your heart and gained a deep sense of empathy. These unique experiences can set you apart and add a human element to your answer. Finally, consider your approach to work. Are you a team player who thrives on collaboration? Or are you an independent thinker who excels at working autonomously? Your approach to work can be a powerful differentiator. Remember, every company values diversity in thought and approach, so don't be afraid to highlight what makes yours unique. It's important to note that making your answer unique doesn't mean making it complicated. Keep your response clear, concise, and focused on the role at hand. And never lose sight of the primary goal: to convince the hiring manager that you are the best fit for the role and the company. By making your answer unique, you show the employer that you are not just any candidate, but the right candidate for the role. You showcase your individuality, your unique strengths and experiences, and most importantly, you demonstrate your value to the company. This is your moment to shine, so